Hello everybody! Welcome back to Read and Reread. I am Angelia and today I'm doing a tag video. It's the Would You Rather tag, a rather diabolical and heinous set of impossible questions that has been going around BookTube. I was tagged twice by Pat from Book Chat with Pat and by Melinda from A Web of Stories. And if I was tagged again, I apologize because I missed it or didn't write it down, but I know I was tagged for sure those two times. And I've had a fun time hearing other people try to answer these questions. I thought I'd take a crack at it. I originally had scheduled to do a book haul today, but I'm waiting for something really special to get here in the mail. So I'm going to wait on that one a little bit. So I visited the island of undone tags and I found this rather tricky little customer. This tag was created by Kat from Curious Cat and Ellen from Ellen Made Book Club. And so check out their versions as well, and Melinda's and Pat's and everybody's. Number 1, never read more than one book from the same author. You can't reread either. Or read only books from one author of your choice. Well, then that one's pretty bad. I'm going to go with never read more than one book from the same author because I need diversity and variety and different genres, even though it's going to kind of kill me not to reread. But hey, this is fake, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Number 2, read a book with an unlikable main character or your favorite character dies. Well, both of those can be a really excellent book. I'll go with unlikable main character because usually, well, if it's just so deeply unlikable, I'll DNF it. But if it's just like a really difficult, thorny person, sometimes that can be really juicy and interesting. Number 3, start your library from scratch, but you can't rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before, or never be allowed to add a new book to your current library. All right, that one's easy for me. I am going to do the never be allowed to add a new book to my current library because I really love my book collection and I don't want to start from scratch and not be able to have any of these books. I'm too much into the enjoyment of the book itself and the nostalgic or sentimental value of certain books, and I love to reread certain ones, and I just never getting to do that again would really be difficult. So I'm going to go with never add a new one. But I spy a loophole. It doesn't say anything about using the library, so I get to keep my current collection, which there are actually quite a few that I haven't read yet, and I can read them and I can reread. And then I'm going to use the library more heavily than before for all of the new stuff and other stuff that I would have bought. It also says you can't add a book to your library. It doesn't say you can't buy a book. So I theoretically could buy books and read them and then give them away. So if I really wanted to read something and I didn't have access to it, I just couldn't keep it, but I could still buy it and read it. Or I wonder if you could, since you can't add to your library, what if you bought a new book, but you got rid of an old book, so you didn't actually add to the numbers? Is that a loophole? Okay, let's move on. Number 4, your favorite author never publishes anything new or only publishes bad books from now on. I'll just go with never publishes anything new because that works for all the authors that I love that are no longer alive. I just keep rotating around and around through what is available. So I could do that with any author. I would rather stop and have 3 books, 5 books, 1 book, 7 books that are excellent than 25 books and the last 10 stink. So I will go with the author never comes out with anything new. Some people are doing that anyway, but I won't get off on that side rant. Number 5, read only one of your favorite genres or read as widely as you want, except in that one favorite genre. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to read as widely as I want and leave out a favorite genre. And must I identify which one it is? Can I lie? Can I say, oh, it's religious romance fiction? I just can't ever read that again. I guess the construct knows if I'm lying. So it does say one of your favorite genres. So I think I will leave out I might leave out mysteries because they tend to be a really unreliable genre. They can be really, really great, and then other times it very disappointed, more often than other favorite genres. I can't leave out speculative fiction. And a lot of books have a kind of, they're not a mystery book, but there's suspense or mystery in it. But so you still get that. So I'm gonna leave out mysteries. Number 6, be stranded forever on a desert island with a full library. I lost the question. Or still live in society, but books have disappeared. Bring on the sunblock. I'm ready. I don't want to isolate from society, but I didn't write this question. And given this particular choice and my necessity to read and certain introvert characteristics, I will go with the library on the desert island. I almost live on an island with a library now. Okay, number 7. Oh, SFF, science fiction fantasy. Read only 5-star series, but they're unfinished, or read only thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping. Oh, I'm gonna go with the unfinished series because never say never. Maybe they will finish it. I'd rather read excellent books than not so excellent books, no matter what the status of the author or the series or anything like that. And I'm not a big, I wouldn't finish the book with the big giant book with info dumping. I wouldn't finish reading it anyway. But that's so annoying when it actually does happen. Like, I've given up. I'm not even interested in the Patrick Rothfuss thing anymore. Like, for a while, I really, really wanted it to come out. Now, I've just moved on. I don't even care. So, take that. Number 8, mystery. Always get book twist spoiled, or they all have an open ending, or the killer isn't caught. Oh, I like those off-kilter endings. Yeah, I hate spoilers, and I don't even want to know that there is a twist. I don't like it when someone review says, oh, and something's going to happen, you'll never see it coming. Well, now I see it coming because you spoiled it. So I don't want to know anything. If there's tricks and twists and surprises, just keep it to yourself. So I'm going to go with the open-ended, maybe someone gets away endings. I'm kind of cool with those kind of uncomfortable endings. Number 9, historical romance. Well, no thank you, but let's see what the question is. A great love story, but with historical inaccuracies, or a toxic or meh love story, but great historical world building. Okay, those both sound absolutely dreadful. Why am I reading this? I'll take the... okay, so I don't know. I don't care. Just surprise me. Okay, number 10. Read a book that has the best characters, plot, writing. You can only choose one, but none of the others. Okay, I feel like if it has the best writing, then it has a good plot and characters. I mean, what's the good writing if the characters or the plot isn't good? So I'll go with writings. I detect a loophole. I'm a kind of a character reader, but I think that's a trick question. Number 11, have a friend who loses your books or mistreats them, stains them, breaks the spine. Oh, wait, that's the question. You have a friend who either loses them or mistreats them. Thank you, you're no longer my friend. Now, accidents may happen. I am assuming that they don't make amends. It could happen. Somebody could spill something or lose a book, but would they not replace it? Or, I mean, if there's someone's nonchalant and messes up my books, then, well, they're not borrowing anything else, and I'm gonna ghost them. So goodbye. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Number 13. No. Number 12. Never be allowed to visit a bookstore again. Oh, the horror. Or be banned from all the libraries in the world. Wow. Well, that kind of stinks because those are my 2 favorite haunts. I think I'm going to have to go with, oh no, let's see. Okay, loophole. I found a loophole. Even though it would pain me greatly, I'm going to go with never be allowed to visit a bookstore again, because it doesn't say anything about online ordering. It just says visit a bookstore. So therefore, I could still use the library in person and online, and I could buy books online. I just could not go out and browse at the bookstore. So I think that's the best of a bad world on that question. Number 13, everyone hates your favorite books or everyone loves the books you hate. Well, both of those things have happened to me and I don't care. So that's okay. I have some favorite books that are very divisive and people have very strong different opinions about, and I'm okay with that. And the other thing too, there's some books that are widely beloved that I absolutely do not like. So both of those are fine. So I'm thinking like Catcher in the Rye, my all-time favorite novel. A lot of people don't like that book. It's fine. I don't care. And then when you get into things like speculative fiction, that be very different opinions. On the other hand, there are books that people deeply love that I could not get on with. An example is Life of Pi. I tried twice to read that book and I DNF'd it twice, couldn't get into it, and a lot of people just absolutely adore that book. I don't care. All right, number 14. Only listen to audiobooks narrated by the worst narrator, e.g. Mickey Mouse, or only read physical books in terrible lighting. That one's easy. I will go with the terrible lighting. I will write it out until my eyes no longer function because I don't listen to audiobooks anyway. And if I did, I really couldn't tolerate a bad narrator. It'd have to be a really excellent narrator to even give it a shot. So, and I have read books in terrible lighting. I just persist no matter what the conditions are. So it's okay. Number 15. Books from the same series or collection that don't match, or read books printed in tiny font. No tiny fonts. I'm too old. The older I get, the less tolerant I am of tiny fonts and bad air conditioning. So I need a comfortable font. So therefore, what was the other choice? Oh, the books don't match. I already have that going on. I like them to match, but it just, when you do a lot of secondhand shopping, it just doesn't always work out that way. All right, number 16, never post another YouTube video or never watch YouTube ever again. Well, I think everybody's picked that they'll just never post anymore. I get so much pleasure out of watching videos and conversing and the community aspect of it. If I only posted and I just stayed in my own little world and I didn't get out there and enjoy other people's content and the comments and the dialogues and all that, that would be really sad. So it'd be like I was in an echo chamber. So I would not do that. I'd rather retire my channel and just be a really active viewer. That'd be okay. I could do that. Okay, that's the end. I'm really behind on this. So if you have not yet been tagged and you think this is fun, please go ahead and throw your addition into the mix, and I would enjoy seeing that. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with my choices on these, or if you spot any loopholes that I missed. And I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.